Good Sunday morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of the Puppet Pulpit Sunday School. I'm Micah LeClercq, and this is Mr. Munchies.
Can we just get this over with? You're not in the mood to talk right now.
What's your problem?
Mike, I need to talk to you.
All right, we'll talk about it while AJ does our action song. So to all of y'all that are watching, please stand up as AJ does our action song for today and shows us all of the moves. Take it away, AJ.
Shout your praise and walk away and forget your name. I stand for you if that's all I do, 'cause there is none that compares to you. 'Cause all I want in this lifetime is you, and all I want in this whole world is you. Tell the world that Jesus lives. Tell the world that, tell the world that, tell the world that he died for them. Tell the world that he lives again. No longer I, but Christ in me. It's the truth that sets me free. How could this world be a better place? But by thy mercy, by thy grace. 'Cause all I want in this lifetime is you, and all I want in this whole world is you. Everybody now! Tell the world that Jesus lives. Tell the world that, tell the world that, tell the world that he died for them. Tell the world that he lives again. Tell the world that Jesus lives. Tell the world that, tell the world that, tell the world that he died for them. Tell the world that he lives again. From the front to the back, let's go, come on! Come on, come on, we'll tell the world about you. 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 Tell the world that Jesus lives. Tell the world that, tell the world that, tell the world that he died for them. Tell the world that he lives again. Tell the world that Jesus lives. Tell the world that, tell the world that, tell the world that he died for them. Tell the world that he lives again. Come on, we'll tell the world about you. 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 About you.
So, Mr. Munchies, let me get this straight. You went to your family reunion and you did what again?
No. I went to my high school reunion, and then it was awkward. Ooh. Hey, Rick, I saw your new baby on Facebook. Congrats, man. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Hey, I saw that you got a new job as CEO of Arby's. Okay. Good to see you, Gabby. I'm coming to the wedding. I didn't get an invitation. Hey, Phil. Oh, me? Nah, nothing much, man. Just spending my life, working for a ventriloquist. One of the games that we played was trust falling. You know what that is?
Trust falling, yeah. I was a little bit too heavy to play, but, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, we played it, and let me just say it gave me trust issues. And a headache when my head hit the floor.
Oh, so they forgot about you?
Yep, they just walked away. Well, swam away.
Man, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Mr. Munchies.
Now I will never trust anyone ever again.
Well, people do let us down sometimes, but there is one person that will never let us down. We have two scriptures of the day that actually talk about that. Psalms 118:8 tells us it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not into thine own understanding.
But Micah, sometimes bad things happen to me, even though I'm doing everything that God tells me to do. Should I still trust him then?
Yes, Munchies, you still have to trust in God. God isn't a vending machine. He doesn't just give us everything that we want, even though he does bless us all the time and always supplies our needs. But even in our worst of times, God is always with us and he never forgets us.
But what does it mean to trust in God?
You know, Scooter actually has a great Bible story at his chalkboard that can teach you all about that. Why don't you go visit him?
Alright, okay, fine. Ugh.
He's gonna teach us about the Lord. It's time for Scooter's chalkboard.
Hey there, everybody. My name's Scooter, and welcome to my chalkboard. So today, we are learning... so I'm going to be teaching it... who's there? Why is there a scary cello? Show yourself!
Hey, Scooter! Works every time!
Mr. Munchies, don't do that! You made my pacemaker sound like the little drummer boy. Pum-pum-pum-pum!
Yeah, sorry about that, man, but I'm here to learn about what trusting in God means.
Fine, just don't scare me again. My favorite story about trusting in God is about Job.
Oh, I don't have one of those. I'm a bum.
Very funny. You know it's pronounced Job and not Job.
Yeah, well, they're both spelled the same la-di-da.
Anyway, he was a faithful man. He served God with all of his heart, and for that, God gave Job lots of money and kids and land. Job had everything he could have ever dreamed for. But one day, all of the angels were called to a meeting in heaven, and the devil decided to show up. Satan told God that he had been roaming the earth, and God could not help but talk about his servant Job. Have you noticed him, Satan? Of course the devil has. He notices everyone who loves God. But the devil told God that Job would stop trusting in God if God took away all of his stuff. So God allowed the devil to take everything away from Job to test his faith, but the devil had to keep Job alive. By the way, do you like my chalk drawings, Mr. Munchies?
What? Yeah, Scooter, you're basically a geriatric Bob Ross.
Oh, thank you. Well, the devil wasted no time. He quickly killed all of Job's camels, sheep, servants, oxen, and even Job's kids.
Whoa, hold up. Even his kids?
Unfortunately, yes. But even though everything began to fall apart around Job, he refused to curse God. Satan even took away his health by causing itchy boils to cover Job's skin. His wife told him to curse God and die, and his friends told him that Job was a sinner, even though Job knew he didn't do anything wrong. Job began to complain, but started to thank God instead. God showed up to talk to him. God said that Job did not know everything going on in the world, but God does. Job had to trust that God was doing what was best for him. God soon reversed everything the devil did. God doubled Job's money and let him have more children. God tested Job's faith and Job passed.
Now hang on just a nose-picking minute.
Oh, great. Bernie the devil.
So you trying to tell me that Satan didn't win this one? What kind of hooey is this story? 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. Jesus loves me. Okay, all right, I get the picture. I'm scooting, I'm getting out of here.
Little ones to him be.
I don't get it. Why did God allow all that stuff to happen to Job?
Because God wanted to see if Job loved God or if Job loved all of the stuff that God was giving him. Even though everyone around Job was telling him to curse God, he never did it, and he thanked God in the end. Do you love God even when bad stuff happens to you, Mr. Munchies?
Well, I'd like to think so.
Would you still love God even if everything you loved just one day disappeared?
What's your point?
Well, bad things happen all the time, even to good people here on earth. And even if we don't like what God's plan is, we have to rely on Him, even though we may not agree at the time, because sometimes we don't know what is best for us, or we aren't ready for something. In the end, even if God takes everything away from us, like with Job, we still have to trust in God.
So we just need to trust in Jesus? No one else?
Trusting people is not a bad thing. We just need to know who to trust, like your family and friends. But even the people that we love the most, they're still human.
I'm not human, I'm a shark.
You know what I mean. Everyone makes mistakes. We all make mistakes. We are human. And the people that love you the most, if they really loved you, they would be very sorry if they hurt you. But God never makes mistakes, even if we don't like His plan in the beginning. Perhaps He wants to test you, like with Job, or maybe He wants to make you work for your blessing. That makes you stronger. But whatever God does, it's for the best.
All right, I'll always trust God. But there's one thing I will not trust ever again.
What's that?
Amal and Mule's cooking. Oh!
Hey, these cookies are really good, Amal.
Oh, thank you, very good. I got the recipe from this book of Cook.
Man, you really did good. What's in these cookies?
Well, let's see. Eggs, a teaspoon of baking soda, a cup of white sugar, of course chocolate chips, a teaspoon of oil, that's that. It was really hard to get my hands on some motor oil too, but I made do.
Motor oil? Don't you mean cooking oil?
Oh, that makes more sense now that I think about it.
I don't feel so good.
Uh-oh. I'd better go get this stomach pump.
Come on.